The New York Giants fall to the Kansas City Chiefs 22-9. And for what seems like the 10th year in a row, the season is over before October. What's sad is the New York Giants would have won this game if Jaxson Dart was in at quarterback and they had a kicker they could rely upon. Unfortunately, John Mara, Joe Schoen, and Brian Daboll did not put this team in position to win. I've got a lot of thoughts, but if you want Jaxson Dart to start next week, hit that thumbs up icon right now. This is New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. Another primetime loss for the New York Giants. You are 0-3, and once again, your season is over. And this is your fault, John Mara. You are the reason the New York Giants are the worst team in the National Football League record-wise since 2017. You were too lazy to fire Brian Daboll and Joe Schoen because you didn't want to go through another head coaching search and you didn't want to go through another GM search. And now you can't fire Brian Daboll and you can't fire Joe Schoen because you just allowed him to pick a rookie quarterback. Since 2017, the New York Giants have started 0-3, 1-2, 1-2, 0-3, 0-3, 2-1, 1-2, 1-2, and 0-3. The New York Giants are the epitome of a terribly run organization. The New York Giants are a joke, and it starts from the top down. The New York Giants are a clown show. And it's your fault, John Mara. This is all your fault. The worst part about saying all that is, you should have won this football game. How many points did the New York Giants leave on the football field? Can we go to the Russell Wilson stats? I'd love to start there. Apologize. If the New York Giants do not bench Russell Wilson after what he just did on the football field, I would not blame anybody for not watching another game this season. That was the worst quarterback game I have seen from a New York Giant. I've seen Matt Fromm play for this organization. I've seen Big Nick, Big Neck, Mike Glennon play for this organization. I've seen Tommy DeVito. I've seen Tim Boyle. I've seen Drew Lock. I've seen Daniel Jones. What Russell Wilson just did today was the worst quarterbacking I have ever seen. 2 interceptions. And when the Giants had a chance in the red zone to cut it to a 1-score lead on 1st and goal from the 4-yard line, intentional grounding by Russell Wilson. 2nd and 14, a quarterback draw. 3rd and goal from the 10, Russell Wilson throws it away. 4th and goal from the 10, Russell Wilson throws it away. I put a video out on the channel on Monday. I said the Giants should trade Russell Wilson while his stock is high to the Cincinnati Bengals. It was our most disliked video in channel history. 15 people unsubscribed. I guess I get the last laugh, huh? You guys were telling me he was the answer. You guys were telling me he was the one that was going to bring us back. What we saw from Russell Wilson last week against the Dallas Cowboys was a mirage. The Dallas Cowboys just got lit up by the Chicago Bears and Caleb Williams, who were 0-2, 4 touchdowns. Last week was about how bad the Cowboys were, not how good Russell Wilson is. And you still lost. You still lost. He pissed down his leg in overtime, threw the ball backwards, threw an interception. And then today, 2 more interceptions. He is a bad football player at this point. Then you had a play in the red zone for Russell Wilson to run his own read with Jaxson Dart watching. 281 yards of offense, 150 through the air. Only thing to be happy about was Cam Scatterboo. Malik Neighbors didn't touch the ball. He didn't touch it. He didn't get his hands on the football till the midway point of the third quarter. Brian Daboll should wake up tomorrow and file for unemployment, but he can't because John Mara's a fucking idiot. And now you have to keep him. You have to keep Brian Daboll because you let him trade up for a quarterback. Joe Shane is ruining the New York Giants, but you got to keep him because you didn't fire him when you should have. Anybody with the brain, anybody with the pulse that watched the Giants last year knew you had to fire him. You had an easy out. You had an easy out. An easy chance to hit the reset button. Third overall pick, a lot of cap space, no quarterback in the future. But you brought back Brian Daboll. You brought back Joe Shane. And then you traded up to get a quarterback. Now you can't fire him. It's your fault, Brian Daboll. It's your fault, Joe Shane. But it's mainly your fault, John Mara. John Mara pretty much gave all Giants fans the double birds today. This is what I make you pay for. This is what I make you watch. I'm the idiot. That's what John Mara should wake up tomorrow. He should hold an impromptu press conference and say, I am sorry. This is all my fault. Free games the rest of the year, and we'll give you more medium Pepsis. Fucking asshole. You're an asshole, John Mara, and you're a shit owner. I'm over it. I'm over it. Every year. Every year. And it hurts because you should have won this game. You left 11 points on the field in the first half. You left 11 points on the field in the first half. You should have been up 17-6 going to the half. But you didn't because you employ a kicker who cannot be trusted. How many times this summer did I do a video? Cut Graham Gano, save $5 million. Joe Shane, what's that cute slogan that you learned as a Cub Scout? We got to get players that are smart, tough, dependable. He's not dependable. He's cost you 4 football games in the last 3 years. Should have been cut in the offseason. But since you didn't want to go get another kicker, you lost the game because of Graham Gano. And then what about Bobby Okereke? Jumps on a fumble. Giants have the ball at the 10-yard line. And then he gets the ball ripped out by Patrick Mahomes. If you just fall on the ball, the Giants have it in the field goal. They have it inside the red zone. Try to scoop it up. Try to be a hero. Try to be a look-at-me player. You got sunned by Patrick Mahomes. You got sunned by a quarterback. I never want to see Russell Wilson be able to wear this. This used to mean something. This logo used to mean something. We just let anybody wear it now. You just let anybody wear it now. Russell Wilson never should have had the privilege of wearing this logo. He's a terrible football player. He's a terrible football player who got signed by a horribly run organization. John Mara, Joe Shane, Brian Daboll. Who the fuck thought that was going to work? This used to mean something. You know what this means? 0-3, 1-2, 1-2, 0-3, 0-3, 1-2, 1-2, 0-3. This used to mean something. You know what it means now? Season over before October. That's the New York Giants. Season over before October. The New York Giants for the last 9 years. John Mara, sell the team. Sell the team, John Mara. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. You're in over your head. You are making a fool of your family. And I don't say that lightly. I don't say that lightly. Season over before October. The New York Giants. Ran by John Mara. I better see Jaxson Dart on the football field in week 4. I better see Jaxson Dart on the football field in week 4. Unreal. Unreal, man. Season over before October. Your New York Giants. Used to be a privilege. Used to be a privilege to wake up. So I get to watch my Giants go out there, fight, and compete. Now I got to go watch my Giants out there lose. Get made fun of. Get embarrassed. Season over before October. Unreal, man. Unreal. Should be embarrassed. Should be embarrassed. John Mara should be forced to sell the team. There better be some planes over the field on Sunday against the Chargers. Maybe we put up some money to go get some planes done. Maybe that's what we do on tomorrow's live show. I'll look up how much it costs to get a plane. I'll set it as the goal for the Super Chat goal. We'll be live tomorrow at noon. Be there. Be there. Or don't, because the season's over before October. Unreal. Unfucking real. Unreal. If you want the Giants to start Jaxson Dart, to fire Brian Daboll, to fire Joe Shane, and for John Mara to sell the team, hit that thumbs up icon. Or be okay with your season being over before October. It's your fault. It's your fault, John Mara.